What is up, my friends? Like I said, is the fried ramen stream. Habanero peppers, tomatoes, balsamic vinegar, and top ramen. It's bulking season. I promised I would come do a couple more streams. If you didn't, might as well before things get really crazy. And put this pill on here. See what is a minute ago. Okay. I'm still doing the thing. So anyway, I'm gonna eat some ramen. I'm gonna complain about some stuff. Alright, cool. So that's working. Checking the sound. Put up the chat just in case. Who's that? What's up, champion boy? How are you doing there? I'll be right with you. I'm just getting everything set up. Champion boy, how you doing? Well, here's the fried ramen. Same connection. Is this the one? Huh. My internet's been kind of fugazi. Let's see. Alright, there it's good. Okay. Gonna mute that. Oh, I'm good. As good as I'm gonna be. The first day I did actual workout in 6 years. I went to a gym. Because it's summertime, I'm gonna piss off all the Tai Chi people. I'm gonna get in shape like I used to get in shape when I worked in the gyms, just to piss them off and be like, he's not doing Tai Chi. That's my plan. You can see, that's not Tai Chi. You can't do push-ups. You can't do fudging if you go to the gym. So that's my plan. But yeah, the state of the world is crazy. And I don't know if anybody noticed all the stuff that, not just I predicted, but they're using like George Orwell and the Bible as like a fucking playbook for the apocalypse, and like it's like happening everywhere. It's kind of funny. But how you doing? You good? Now, if all my predictions like fall into place, when they finish, with all these crazy things on top, they're gonna start coming after the social media thing. And my account is still like, I'm a case study of bullshit. What's up? Be happy. Oh Lord, you're white. No? You don't like fried ramen? White boys don't know about the fried ramen. This is like the fucking ghetto gourmet. Yeah, the chi can't flow. Meanwhile, without muscles, you don't got no chi. Look, I mean, in the past like 30 years, thank you. The past like 30 years, I was 225 pounds at like 3 to 4% body fat. I was like superhero jacked. There's pictures of me on the community tab, you scroll down. And I got I got sick and lost weight, I got sick and gained weight. I purposely gained weight and lost weight just to prove to people that I could do the 5 jing without working out or not. I made myself into a case study. Nobody cares. They don't appreciate it. You haven't lived, and you ain't ghetto if you haven't had fried ramen. No, I mean, it's not you make me fucking laugh. It's not inevitable. You can avoid it. Bellies is from sitting down too much and bloat. I got poisoned, and I spent most of the last 3 years sitting down if I wasn't teaching. Oh, well, welcome to the shit show, Mr. Happy. So if I wasn't teaching, I was sitting down too much, and I have a lot of injuries. I got poisoned 3 times in 3 years. So my belly, is literally from sitting down doing nothing. But I'm gonna get rid of it just to show people And old fuck like myself, 5 decades of fucking abuse, I can still do it. And eat ramen. So you gotta show them sometimes, you know? You gotta prove it. You know what I mean? Like, what do they know? They're gonna say, ramen's not healthy. I mean, there's a lot worse to be eating. Yeah, right? I would just, you know what it is? I'll be honest with you. One of the things that makes it easy to get lazy is when you get like, when you spar for 20 years and do it like, even like, you know, the average people, they can't do anything against you. It's like being like some crazy chess grandmaster and like, you know, you go play the game with them and they can't do nothing. So you get lazy. It's easy to get fat. It's easy to get sloppy. And then like, even like the good Tai Chi people who are actually good, it's very easy to get lazy because if you're not doing anything else, you know, like you don't have to do much. Same thing with Wing Chun guys. Some of the best Wing Chun guys are fat and sloppy, but they'll mess you up because they have the game down. That's the problem with like real martial arts. It's very easy to make yourself a slop ass. Your technique is really good. You know? But I'm at the show them. I mean, you know, last 5 years have been fucked for me. Actually 6 years has been fucked. Just burying people, dealing with the COVID thing, dealing with fucking everyone, like all the crazy shit. Literally being left for dead in the middle of nowhere. I mean, I've been left for dead several times in my life, but this was something on another level because the COVID thing made people, you know, people scared in survival mode and they just do crazy shit. You know what I mean? So I was literally left for dead in the forest and then on a mountain. In the most literal sense. And what? Oh my God. If I told people what actually happened to me in the last 6 years, they would be like, how the fuck are you still alive? I'll tell you why, because I'm a stubborn asshole. God's not done with me yet. That's why. And it'd be funny, because now, you know, they're slowly going after social media, going after Facebook, the Chinese connection. You guys don't watch the news, you don't pay attention. But if I have my way, they left me for dead in the forest, yeah, and then on a mountain. Some people that I raid, like literally like, people whose lives I saved, people whose fucking I carried on my back. You know? Half the Tai Chi community. Like watch me get attacked by the fucking system and a whole bunch of rejects. You know? I'm completely by myself in the middle of fucking nowhere. Getting fucking attacked by everyone because I said, hey, this shit's bullshit. You probably shouldn't believe these people. It did nothing! God no luck! I can't read Russian for shit, bro. I'm lucky I remember any Russian. Yeah, that was the story of my life. Story of my life, but you know, it's like an oath to do the right thing when no one's looking. And that's the thing people understand. You know, most of these people, they'll do the right thing when everyone's watching. Show the flat? Okay, I'll show the flat later. I already showed it last time. But people like to do the right thing when people are watching. When they think people aren't watching, they're not very good people. You know, it only matters when you do the right thing when no one's watching and when you don't want to do it. You know? And there's not many men like that left who do the right thing when no one's watching. And that's why me out of shape is still in more shape than fucking professional YouTubers. I mean, that's a goddamn shame. You know, I've seen some people that I think I've inspired, some guys that were like, you know, and I called them out and they actually fixed themselves up, so I'll give them credit for that. A lot of these people just like, you're an influencer and you look like complete shit. You know? You look like shit, like, you know? It's one thing to be a little lazy, but there's a point where like, you've gone too far, man. You gotta do something about this. These are some spicy habaneros, man. I put 3 whole habaneros in here. Hola! ¿Qué tal todo? Hombre! What's going on, bro? It's vegetarian. It's vegetarian flavor, and then I spice it up. Put 3 habaneros, 3 tomatoes, some balsamic vinegar. Yeah, well, I mean, I eat everything. I love spicy food. When I finish it, I'll show you the fucking. It's Top Ramen, the green one. But I definitely recommend. It's a lot of calories. If you want to put on weight, cheap, ramen's the way to go. I mean, you know, obviously there's a lot of salt in this. You shouldn't do too often, but it's a very cheap way to get a bunch of calories. When you're bulking up, it doesn't fucking matter how you get the calories. Oh man, it's fucking hot. What flavor is this? Maybe soy? No, it's the green one has like pepper in it already. It's like fucking spicy one. Yeah, Clement, and, you know, how I learned the card in the beginning, emotion's energy, emotion, right? So for you at your stage, if you fucking like, when you get emotional, you have your energy emotion, so you're gonna trigger your nervous system to fire faster, right? But you don't need any emotion. And I said this one weird point fighter guy on fucking TikTok, and he's terrible people breaking, and they're going, oh, that's fucking out. I'm like, if you need that much emotion, the technique is wrong. In the beginning, it's good to learn to channel your emotions, let it out. But it's not that it works better, it's just that it's easier for you to produce a high voltage current quickly when you're angry or you have hatred in your heart. Because hate, you know, it's a fire energy, it's not good. You know, it's like the left hand and right hand path. But it'll definitely, you know, in the beginning it's good to learn how to channel your emotions. But then you want to be able to take that same kind of energy, remove the emotion from it, and still have the same burst. And that's probably where I got it from. Because like, you know, early on, I had already been training so much. You know, you first start, you know, at teenagers, I was just looking like kill, murder, death, kill. And you bring out that fire energy, but then eventually you learn how to like, you take your mind out and you're just learning to see it mechanically in your body. So like that fire chi, you can turn it on without any negative or positive emotion. It's just a thing. Exactly. That's exactly it. You know, and me being an asshole from Brooklyn, you had a really shitty fucking childhood. It was very easy for me to get angry, to break things. I had a lot of hatred in me. But, you know, the Buddhism, the Zen Buddhism, you know, when I was a kid, I was doing Zen child and all that stuff. So, it's, you know, kind of like teaches you disassociation. You split your brain. Oh, it does. It actually does, believe it or not. You know, like, I don't hate people because I'm disgusted by them or disappointed by them. There's a few people I hate. No, but hate, like, is a strong word. I actually don't hate anybody. You know? I hate the fact that I want to beat the fuck out of a couple of YouTubers, but I don't actually hate them. I think they're stupid. They didn't know what to stop. And I was looking ask them for free. Everybody knows my bitches, right? That UK guy, my bitch. You know, I hold a grudge. I'm a grudge holder. You know, you challenge like kung fu. You must pay. Yeah, it's you know, it's hard, right? Yeah, I mean, like, you know, like, I don't know, it's like, those people are worth it. They're not worth necessarily hating. You know what, like, yeah, it's weird, indignation is the right word, because, you know, like, when I think about hate, I think about these crazy liberals running around, and, like, anything that's, like, they get triggered and stuff. Like, look what just happened with the fucking Tesla thing. They're attacking their own people. They literally, not even a year ago, it was like 6 years ago, hey, if you don't buy a Tesla, you're not good liberal enough. You're not supporting climate change. You better buy a Tesla. If you don't buy a Tesla, you're not cool. And then all of a sudden, anybody who drives a Tesla, like this is ripping them apart and tearing them apart. Like, oh great. That kind of like hatred is not logical, and that's what I mean. Like, you know, when I think of hatred, it's something that's consuming. You know, that's not good. It's illogical and it's reactionary. It's consuming. It's a very base level emotion. Anger can be righteous. You know, sometimes you gotta get fucking angry. I think that, look, I think that the ugliest, stupidest fucking cars I've ever seen in my life. It looks like some kind of like fucking Roblox thing or whatever the video game is. It looks like something out of like an 8-bit video game. It's terrible. I just saw one the other day. I'm like, how can you actually buy that piece of shit? I know it's expensive and fancy, but it looks fucking stupid. It looks fucking stupid. And all the liberals are like, oh, you gotta have a Tesla, you know, now you're popular, you know, and then now they're like attacking their own people's cars. Doing a PS1 car, exactly. Maybe PS2, you know, maybe PS2. It's funny. You know, it is kind of shiny, so it's a little better graphics. It doesn't have the pixelation. Give it PS2. What was that? Okay, well, still is my favorite game is still Final Fantasy VII. You know, that and what was it? Tenshu, the ninja game where you drop off the fucking, you run around like a little ninja and you have to fucking like hack everybody. That was my favorite. I was the grandmaster in Tenshu. What a cool fucking game. Yeah, that was my jam. That was my jam. I had to beat, because I wasn't gonna let that game beat me. I beat every single level like perfect. I wouldn't stop until I did. And then like me and my friends, we had like contests, old drunken shit, playing fucking Tenshu. That was the game. There's another game where you had you just crash cars. I don't know if it was PS2 or PS3, but it's like you just basically try to cause the biggest accident. That was a really good game. It's like literally like you have a party of people and like everyone just like running around taking the control, seeing who can cause the biggest car crash. And you actually, that was the game. It was literally just crashing cars. It was awesome. I don't remember the name of it though. The tension was the shit. I mean, yeah, Metal Gear Solid was good too. Yep. I mean, in Brooklyn, Street Fighter was serious business. Like at the candy stores, there'd be basement like game rooms, and you have all the gangs sitting there, like literally like fighting over Street Fighter. Like there would be like battles over that shit. So when finally the Street Fighter came out, like maybe like the home stuff, like Mortal Kombat came with the home stuff too. That was like, then the neighborhood calmed down. Then that's when the neighborhoods calm down. Is when you had Street Fighter Mortal Kombat in the house. Yeah, it was all the gangsters were sitting there, got their quarter up in the machine, ready to go, and then fucking battling. Can't see how many people got jumped because they jumped on someone's necks. Yeah. Actually, no. In those, the little kids, like you only show them like in the early daytime. You know what I mean? Like in school, like and stuff like that was all. But like right around like 3 to 5 o'clock, that was like it was, you know, like the end of that shit. You wouldn't see any little kids there because it was too crazy. It would be packed, people smoking cigarettes in like these little fucking room. You know, there's a whole bunch of goons drinking 40 ounces of Old English and fucking Crazy Horse, playing Street Fighter for money. Oh, good times. But long story short is, going back to Clement's point, you don't want to rely on emotion, you know? And when the shit goes down, the only thing you have is reflex. You're not going to have time to get pumped up, and if you get pumped up like that, you're going to get distracted, you get tunnel vision, your awareness gets fucked up, you get sloppy, and you make stupid decisions. And under pressure, your brain power already goes down to less than 10%. So when you're angry on top of that, that's taking even more bandwidth. So you don't want to train that. It's really not a good idea. But nothing wrong with it in a controlled environment, just to get your muscles to fire a bit, but relying on emotion with fights is very bad. Very bad idea. You make some stupid decisions. Yeah. But for people who are emotional, that's why karate and hard science fixes it. Because you literally burn out the engine, you know? That's true. A bunch of stupid decisions. You know, I was always the voice of reason in a group of stupid idiots, but comparatively, I made some fucking stupid decisions and some crazy shit. Like, I was always the one like, nah, let's not do that. If someone dared me, I'm like, I gotta do it. How you doing, David? How you doing, buddy? Fried ramen. Nope. Nope. I have a bunch of friends who are always in the newspaper for doing some stupid shit. Which I used to have a whole collection of newspaper articles my friends getting of my idiot friends in the fucking newspapers. Look at the War Angel streams that I put on, right? I made like at least 20 predictions, every single one of them is hit. Like Facebook, I did like over 500. You don't listen. It's like, you know, no one listens. I can't tell you how many times I've heard that. No, you paranoid, bro. Alright. Fuck around and find out. I'm gonna listen over here. You can have that one. Let me find the... That's the one. No MSG, chili flavor. It's probably backwards because thing's broken. Woo! That was spicy as fuck. You know when you eat habaneros and food and sometimes it hits you till you finish eating and all of a sudden they all hit you at once? All right. Let me grab the apple juice. The last of the apple juice. Yeah, it was really good. It is the good shit, right? I don't know, I've been eating this since I was a little kid. It's the good stuff, man. It's like good apple juice. All right. Now you get my full attention. You've eaten all the ramens. Oh, I promised I would show people the flat again. He wants to see the flat. That guy still here? Idę nahoj, suka! Disuta, suka! I don't know if the Russian still wants to see the flat. I'm trying to finish this. I got this when I moved in. Present. It deals with the pain. My body is hurt. I busted my toes, busted my hands, blisters on my fingers. And then I started working out. Plus I'm teaching. And I had a student come down and I had to kick his ass for like 4 or 5 days. It was nice to know I could still kick some ass though. You know, it was the first time I actually had somebody young enough I could throw around a bit. That came down. Well, I mean, in a couple of years. Everybody else that came down came from like ninja fixing their body shit. So that was a good thing. I still got it. I still got the ching 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 ching, you know. Now I'm gonna get rid of this bloated belly. It's actually mostly just me eating too much. If I just fast a couple of days, then my stomach's gonna be gone. So yeah, that's been what I'm at. So Clement, don't go around being angry. It make you, it'll make you old too fast. That's why I look so good. I get angry in short bursts, and I tell people to go fuck themselves, and then I let it go, and I say, don't carry that. You don't have the fucking scowl lines, and stress already gave me fucking gray. I started getting gray hairs when I was 12. I would get like gray hairs and they would disappear and come back and do it my whole life. Because I had to deal with idiots. Fucking crazy people. The 3 lines of forehead, yeah. I have nerve damage in my whole face, so I can't move my eyebrows, so I'll never have those lines. Too many hits in the head, so I can't move any of those muscles. Really? I wouldn't be surprised. But I think they're always surprised at it. Let me do it. Scowling. I mean, I was programmed with Japanese samurai shit at a very young age, so like when I, spar and do push-ups and everything, I go to this like flatline place, so like I have no expression. That's always been my thing. It's like I'm just like zero. I give them nothing and take from them everything. Gotta be honest, I went to the gym for the first time, an actual gym class. I spent the lesson with I had more guys. I just do form and I've been lazy. I was like, I don't want to do it anymore. I've been fucking so many years, but now I was like, went to the gym like, fuck, I hate this place. I fucking hate gyms. I fucking hate all this shit. But I'm like, I'm getting old, and I don't want to be one of these old guys that can't walk and can't move. It feels like shit. It feels like shit. I did fucking kettlebells there. Yeah, all my sessions right now are going through Tai Chi United, so you got a book with Shirley over there, and I do Zoom or Google Meet, or Discord. You could do any of those three. What the hell you want me for? You're the George Zoo guy. Go with him. He's like 90 years old and has like all this secret ninja shit too. You know, no. And you get his cool stories. Or is he too grumpy for you? Yeah. So she's managing my stuff for now. Because I honestly I didn't want to teach anymore. I was like looking to get into other businesses and do other things. Because what is it now? It's 30 years of teaching. I've been teaching for 30 years. I'm pretty fucking scary myself. But I mean, that's probably terrifying. You know, the accent probably makes it even worse, you know? You really don't know what he's thinking. Yeah, that's a serious dude. I can't, you know. I want to do something else, and then like, you know, Shirley when she was still at 18, came to me and was like, oh, you know, do this for my school, show me, you know, some new applications, blah blah blah. And I was like, okay, fine, you know, because like I'm tired. Look, I can deal with the YouTube, the fucking internet attacking me for fucking over decades. You saw the bullshit in MySpace. I show some mercy. I show some mercy. But yeah, I'm pretty fucking. It depends on what I'm training and who I'm training. But like karate students or like boxing, like stuff like that, I'm terrible. I'm a sadist. My Tai Chi students, it depends on who I'm teaching them for what. Like if I'm teaching like the younger guys to do Tai Chi, it's the same as karate. I terrorize them. Like this one guy that came down, you know, my student came down this week. You know, he got his ass kicked. He got his poor guy got his ass kicked. And I wasn't even going that hard on him, considering but he had a rough time. But I'm probably not as mean as that George guy. Those guys are. Because I remember how they used to train me, there was no mercy. You know, I was getting beat with a stick and shit, and just fucked up. It was just abuse. And you would sit, and like, you know how you do standing sheep and karate, you just hold a position, you know, whatever it is. Oh yeah, well, I send people into everything I can possibly throw them into. But we would just sit there, and my teacher would leave, and there was a sweat on the floor when you came back. If there wasn't a sweat stain that was perfectly around your foot, you get your ass beat. Really, that's what people understand. Like, I've been canceled and pushed out of society algorithmically. If you go to my TikTok, I only get added by bots, like thought bots, and like I'll post a comment and I'll only get one. And this is everywhere, across every account. I'll post a comment on someone's page, I'll get one like, and it'll be every next to me is like 5,000, 10,000, and people are interacting and nobody sees me. I get one bot like. I don't know what's going on. You know, and while that's happening, I have crazy liberal psychopaths and fucking idiots from the Tai Chi community all attacking at the same time. You know, that sounds like something. That sounds normal to me. That's what I want to hear. You know, and that's why the majority of the time, I know why you say he's grumpy, because he's had to deal with the same shit I've had to deal with. He had to deal with it for 50 years longer than me. Because I know what it's like. Like he should have like 100,000 fucking followers. It's stupid. It's fucking stupid. The whole thing is upside down and backwards. Like it's all upside down and backwards. This fucking like, I don't want to say anybody's name and give them any props or anything. There's some people who started up during the COVID, all these like paper tigers, and they get all these followers that they don't deserve. You know? It's not marketing. The system is corrupt. YouTube is broken and they're cheating. And within the ranks of YouTube, you have activist assholes, and you have people who pay people off, and on top of that, you have people who are cheating by, they're botting accounts, and then the people who have the bot services are in cahoots with them. And then you have the government putting people on blacklists. It's all fucked up. It has nothing to do with marketing. Nothing to do with marketing at all. Because it's like, if the roads are closed, it doesn't matter what your marketing is. Right? If they're only feeding and say, oh, well, we only show them this guy. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. Well, look, my history on the internet is enough to put YouTube executives and TikTok executives and Facebook executives in jail. What was done to me is federal crime. Okay? And then we're going to talk about who is counting the numbers. Okay? It's like when a company's auditing itself, it's like ridiculous. I watch my view counters go backwards in front of my face. Like literally in front of my fucking face. The counter will spin backwards. On TikTok, the like counters, when they open a video, it flips backwards. World War III has been going on since the coup. It's fifth generational warfare. Everybody, this is what it is. And World War III, look, man, these wars are not something that happen normally. They're engineered by corrupt psychopaths and half-human fucking idiots. So this is a script, and the end of the script is when, the big hats versus the tiny hats. The big hats are going to overrun the tiny hats, and they're going to wipe them out. And then they're going to go after the Christians who don't kind of wear hats, And then in the end of it all, everyone's going to be so pissed off at the big hats, that they want to get rid of them too. And then there'll be nothing left of the Christians, but the things to get rid of the Christians because they don't like, governments don't like them. So in order to get a technocracy, they have to get rid of all religion. Because if you look at liberalism and left-wing politics and like corporate, technocracy, it's anti-nature and God. God of any kind, right? It's everything anti-nature. If you look at America, blue areas they don't produce anything, they only consume. And then you have the red areas that they parasite off of. Then you have like the God people who are dealing with nature, right? Like the farm, like to go to the freaking woods, like to go into the ocean. Then you have these city people who live 15-minute cities and they're like slaves in this fucking corporate prison complex. And that's the war. The real war is between people who want to maintain natural order and people who want to live in this sci-fi Orwellian fucking grayscale brutalist architecture fucking nightmare hellscape. That's what we're dealing with. And I've been collateral damage for the last 20 years. And people were making fun of me. Oh, you're not being shadow banned. Oh, nobody likes you. That's what it is. Then people who compete with me take advantage. Because that's part of their game. They have to tell you what they're doing to you. They have to tell you. Look, in the Ethiopian Bible, in the Bible before King James, it says, we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against powers and principalities. The powers and principalities are your government. And then remove that line. Go check. Okay? And it's spiritual battle, man. I'm not a Christian by any means. I just happen to know their fucking books better than they do sometimes. I was all about that life. See, I was a super geek, a super nerd, but I always said, if you're really a nerd, why wouldn't you buff all your stats? And I see other nerds are like, weak little dweebs who can't fight, they can't fuck, they can't play sports, they can't do anything cool. I'm like, if you're really smart, why wouldn't you use your smart? How many doctors do you see that are out of shape giving health advice? If you're so smart, why do you look like shit? We're living in it's idiocracy. My Qigong master in 2000, he was telling me that, we have to prepare for the Dharma ending age and what they want to do. He goes, they want to make people stupid and short life. Only 10 years, live 10 years like dog. That was what he always tell me that. Like, they want to make life short, 10 years, make stupid like dog. That was what he said. Make life short, 10 years, stupid like dog. I didn't think I'd see it in my lifetime. You know? I thought we had a little more time. But here we are. Here we are. Fucking bizarro land. Well, can't say it wrong, people. You know? I did my part. I didn't do shit. It's funny because I wonder, like, you know, the agents that, you know, were suppressing me having their list, and they see how many times I've been right. You know, do they realize that, you know, like, they're on the evil team, and, like, they want to get off the evil team, or, like, they like being on Team Evil, you know? It's like, they really enjoy being on Team Evil. You know? Because a lot of the stuff I was saying, nobody else, you know, other people were saying it, but they just said, oh, you can't say it. And that's the thing about YouTube and TikTok and Twitch and all these fucking places, is these communist, fucking socialist, fucking oligarchical, fucking technocracy assholes, they pick and choose who to give the green light to. Okay? Like, my trailer, I was ranked #1 in Tai Chi world 12 years ago, whatever the fuck it was, 10 years ago, on this channel. And I was above Master Wong. And then, you know, I got 10,000 views in one day. And then the next day, my channel stopped moving and everything started going, literally moving backwards. Okay? Literally moving backwards. Like gaming channel, same thing. TikTok, same thing. Instagram, Facebook, same thing. You know, at least here, they don't make up fake, you know, bullshit that, like, I did some fucking, those make up things against the TOS if you sneeze the wrong way. At least here, they just say, go fuck yourself, we're not gonna let me see you. So at least they don't lie about me. But, like, but Facebook and Instagram are just fucking evil. It's just fucking ghetto. And TikTok's run by AI, you know, but they all have a community blacklist. The people on it. Then while that's happening, you have all these fucking idiot groups, and he's like, you know, this little, you know, and like some unknowingly part of these groups. It's just weird. So. I habanero kicked my ass. I don't want to pick my nose on the camera, but that was some serious shit. Oh God. So yeah, that's what we're doing. So yeah, I mean, I'm waiting for Trump and his team to start working their way down the line, because he's kept every promise he's made so far, like the guy or not. And he says they come after these social media fuckers. I eat them every day. Every single day. It increases your pain tolerance, clears the mucous membranes out, boosts your testosterone levels. It's good for you. Be a man. Be a man. Gotta eat the habaneros when you can find them. But like, when you first eat them, it's spicy, but you grow a tolerance for it. And I've been eating them for years. So, for me, it's good. I enjoy it. Oh, I'm gassy. Who that? Oh my God. I gotta put the do not disturb on because I got everybody's texting me now, and I'm important. Alright, well, I just want to say hi to everybody. I'm gonna sign off in a bit. But yeah, it's looking like it's a slow trickle down where these, you know, technocrats and YouTube and all these other places are about to get hit pretty fucking hard. You know, and like, part of me wants to just go and like start suing people on principle, but I'm just too lazy to give a fuck. Supposedly, you know, you gotta keep the fire cheap. And that's my thing about like a lot of these people that do like, especially Yang style, it's so yin that when people get older, they don't look healthy. And then you see guys who are living to be 100 and running marathons still. And like, why is it that if you do Tai Chi, you have to make yourself into like this, I can't move, I can do this little trick. Like I don't, like, I want to avoid that. And I don't believe the ancient, Chinese secrets were this soft by any fucking means. I don't care what anybody tells me. I'm not gonna go out that way. You know what I mean? I wanna be able to ride my motorcycle when I'm fucking 70 if I make it. You know what I mean? I wanna be able to go and like, do the cool things. I don't think that when you get older, like, yes, because it's linear and the intention is just like, I'm just gonna smash people. But I've seen people do Xingyi that are not very young. At all. They do very, very soft. Like I said, Xingyi has become a very punk thing also. It's not what it used to be. You know what I mean? Like, it's very, very difficult to find Xingyi Bagua or like Tai Chi that's actually legit. I mean, you have some people that do, sport push hands that are at least active, but they're not martial artists. You know what I mean? I'm not saying I'm not just claiming them and saying that they're bad at what they do. I'm saying that sport Tai Chi is not a martial art. You know what I mean? It's a sport. Martial arts are not a sport. It's different, and the intention is different. I mean, Xingyi was invented by some fucking guy who was a prisoner, had a fucking ball and chain on. He was practicing like break out of fucking prison and people that this huge ball in his fucking back. Like, people don't think like that. They don't put themselves in the situation of the people that invented the thing. I mean, Bagua is really cool and it's effective, but how many people practice an effective version of Bagua? Most of them are just doing it like Yang style. There's not that many people. I met some good people, I've seen some good people, but it's just like, it's same with all the martial arts. It's just so commercial, there's so many, that's another thing. The average person now has an IQ less than 100 and a reading level less than 6th grade. Because this is it's like 60% of the population I heard today has an IQ less than 100 and can't even read at 6th grade level. So, how many of those people are doing martial arts? How many of those people are like instructors? How many people and then like that's the standard now. Like I said, my master said to me, he's like, they want to make people's life short, stupid, like, tenure. Yeah, it's 3rd grade. But less than 6. So the top of the food chain is 6th grade reading level. I was reading at a 6th grade reading level in kindergarten. I was a weirdo, but this is bad. And then like, I couldn't rectify the people that were coming after me in the Tai Chi community, hundreds of fucking idiots that were fucking gang stalking me, and how stupid they were because they were adults, but I still don't understand, they're really stupid. They're not very smart people. Like, they're really fucking stupid. They can't read. Like, it's hard. I don't know this we stuff. They, maybe, you maybe, they maybe, not me. I don't hang out with those people. I'm a monk. I'm fucking a hermit monk who eats vegetables and ramen and drinks some whiskey sometimes and does kung fu. I don't have anything to do with society. I'm just fucking it. I would love to fucking resign from society. I don't have anything to do with it. It's been forced on me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm supposed to be living on a tropical island. Like, like growing vegetables, eating bananas, maybe hunting fish with a fucking stick. I'm not supposed to be here. This is bullshit. This is a fucking slave system. I don't want a part of it. How do I opt out of my subscription to technocracy and communism? I want nothing to do with this shit. I didn't ask to fucking be put in, I was like, I didn't get a choice. I'm born here. It's like in prison. And I'm fucking surrounded by idiots. I want to opt out of society. You know, like I want a little plot of land. You know, give me a tiny house. You know what I mean? Have like my fucking ninja retreat for wayward fucking ninjas. Like I don't want anything to do with it. I haven't been able to stand people in the last 20 years. Like, I'm very particular. I feel like you rarely see me interact with people. Like I don't go on people's channels often. Like in the last 10 years, I've maybe commented on 5 people's channels. Like I barely fucking look at anyone else's shit. I don't. It's too peoply outside. It's too peoply. Like I hate people, but I like gatherings. But I don't even like that anymore. Because like I go outside, and I just moved to like a city. So I moved from the country to the city now. And I gotta say, like, it's a nice place, like the city I'm in. I'm very lucky. But when I go into, like, I'm in like this little isolated pocket. But when I go deal with I feel like I'm in the fucking Matrix and they're all NPCs. And I can, like, it's hard because I can look at people and tell, okay, I know your politics, I know the kind of shit you do. I know how you're gonna talk just by looking at their shoes and their jeans, like, you know, like what car they drive, and then the music listening to, you instantly tell like everything about them. Oh, thanks. It's pretty good. It's better than the last one. Going downhill in a fucking handbag, a shit bag handbasket. Yeah, I'm very happy with this place. See how long I get to stay here. I've had to move every single year for the past 6 years. And I'm fucking tired. You know, like I'd much rather be in the country. You know, like I enjoy living in Hicktown and in the woods, in the mountains. I don't enjoy being near like populated areas, but there has some perks here. And I'll probably stay here for a while if I can. I don't want to fucking move again. I can't take it. I'm so tired. I have to fucking move one more time. I'm just gonna throw everything I own out and just live on the fucking in like a tent or something, or maybe buy like a fucking van and sleep in my van. I can't do it anymore. And this renter society is terrible. It's like it's fucking slavery. This whole system is slavery. It's fucking it's evil. What are you gonna do? Fucking wait until the aliens come, start eating people. That'll be great. Like I don't know about you guys, but I haven't been able to watch a movie in like 10 years, maybe more. Like once in a while, I can get through a movie. There's a couple of good ones, like every once in a while. I couldn't watch any of the last Star Wars at all. I couldn't watch like any of anything on TV. I can't deal with. Like I can only watch news clips, you know, and even then I have to fast forward them. Like I watch everything in 2x speed, by the way, which is why I have so much shit in my head, because I'll just like skimming through like news clips and articles like that, like at double speed. So I was like input, but I can't deal with regular people stuff. I can't stand it. The entire entertainment industry is just, it's fucking retarded and satanic bullshit. You know, the only way you can make it in the music industry now is if like, you know, you're in some weird like outdoor niche or you're a fucking Satan worshiping asshole. There's no middle ground. You know, like as for like TV and movies, it's look at this shit. What the fuck? You saw the Snow White thing? The fuck? Like I didn't watch I just see these clips on like the TikTok and the fucking YouTube like shorts and everyone's complaining about it. Neil Asher is why he was said. Joyce said, it used to be nice, but with the bad people, you don't have to be nice to them. I mean, I lived in dangerous areas most of my life, and coming down here has been like there's been some dangerous areas I stayed in here, but then there's dangerous for other reasons because you're in the middle of nowhere, fucking no power, no food, no nothing for 2 weeks, you have to live off the fucking land. And I was left for dead. People tried to kill me, they left me for dead, and then I literally had to survive through fucking plague and fucking weather disasters and all kinds of shit completely alone. I've been through some shit in my life, and no mercy from the fucking retards. No mercy. And I'd still show up for people. I still come here and I try to be helpful. I still fucking had no mercy. But every area is dangerous. Life is dangerous. It's just dangerous for different reasons. Like if you're in a populated area, there's a high crime rate, it's dangerous, but you're always aware. When you're in a lower crime area, or you're in like the woods, or you're in the fucking forests and fucking mountains, it's dangerous for other reasons, because you have to survive on your own, you have animals. If by chance people from other counties, wherever, try to come to rob or anything like that, you're on your own. The cops ain't coming. You know what I mean? So that's why I have to have a lot of guns. Liberals understand that, because oh, we live in the city, the police will be there. Yeah, they'll show up in between 5 and 30 minutes if you're lucky. But you're in the fucking boonies. Cops coming. Might as well feed the body to the pigs, because cops ain't coming. You're on your own. And if you get injured, during COVID, I fucking busted my finger, my toe down to the knuckle, so I had to glue it together. So I glued my finger and my toe back together. And I give myself stitches, pull out my own teeth. I went without electricity and water twice, once almost a month, once for 2 weeks. No, 3 times actually. Completely by myself. So you can say my ninja training held through. Yeah, it was rough, man. It was rough. And on top of it, social media locked me out and canceled me. So I lost all connections to any of people I could ask for help. And then the few people that would see me here were fucking psycho asshole, gang-stalking pieces of shit, trying to fucking make it worse. And they see, oh yes, let's kick him while he's down. Like that Fajing fucking forum and the Rumsfeld fix fucking idiots. With a fucking indefensible cocksucker from UK, a little bitch and his friends, fucking all the other ones that was surrounding that little group. I'll fucking beat them all. I'll beat them all to fucking death with my fucking pinky finger. I'm waiting for the fucking day that that indefensible fuckface ever shows up in here. I'm gonna fucking break his face. Fucking guy starts shit with so many people and keeps ducking them. I fucking can't wait to catch that motherfucker. Sign the contract, big boy. Sign the contract. As Mike Tyson would say, sign the contract. I want to open that ass, boy. But alas, I have to be the good one. And not start trouble. Look, as soon as I called him out, he disappeared. 3 months, I was nice to guys, listen, let's be friends, come to the Discord, put you on the stream, let's talk, blah, blah, blah. And you can see on the community tab, I posted a comment where you see me calling him a little fucking bitch, and then, he can't get any more of my dick. I haven't heard anything since. I said it, you guys don't stop. Now it's listen, sign the fucking contract. I'll fucking beat the fuck out of all you together. I don't give a fuck. Oh, I'm Bushido. Let's find out. Let's find out how Bushido I am. Let's find out how freaking fake the Fajing is, bro. Let's find out. Let's fucking find out. And I don't like to fight either. I'm not a fucking sport fan, but I'm fucking going 50 fucking years old. You fucking need this shit? You know what? I got nothing else to do. I'll fucking beat your fucking head in. I don't even train for it. And that's the thing, like people know me, I've never been the one to start trouble. But you know what? After like 6 years of burying fucking people, like Master died, I bury him, I fucking the girl that I bury. I mean, this one fucking dies over there, that's one dies over there, fucking COVID thing, fucking, you know, spending fucking months fighting the fucking government, the fucking libtards, you know, arguing with the fucking conservative rejects who think the fucking Q people are gonna save the day. Like fucking, I'm in the middle of like a gaggle of fucking rejects. And, you know, all by myself, you know? And then I got all these fucking idiots instead of supporting me, helping me out, and by myself, they all came in and attacked me. I'm like, okay. So then they wonder why I'm such an asshole. Like, I spent years kissing ass, trying to be a good member of the community, and they kept fucking pushing. Now I don't want to be a good member of the community. Now I just want to fucking break your fucking face. Now I want to fight. Now I want to find you, now I want to fight. And then once nobody wants to fight me anymore. They all were tough. Everyone's talking about how bullshit I am, and I'm this and I'm that. I'm like, come on, let's be friends. Let's be friends. Come on, guys. And I'm like, no, I don't want to be my friend. So now you can't leave. Now I'm not going to be your friend. Like, now I'm going to fucking go. You know what I mean? It's like, nobody want to be my friend? Okay. Now we're not friends. Tried to be nice. I fucking tried. Everyone saw me try. There's records of it all over the internet. You know? Being constantly attacked. Like you've seen like the fucking Fajin group and the Rumsel Reddit fucking Reddit people. Everyone attacking me. I'm like, you know? Like everywhere. People fucking constantly attacking me. I'm like, and I tried to be nice. People like, oh, you know, that Rumsel fucking fish joke fucking group. Oh, he's a fraud. He's this. He doesn't know how to touch. He's making it up. Or something, instead I can have a teacher, like, okay, here's my teachers, here's my lineage, here's what I do, blah, blah, blah. Oh, and then they go check, like, oh, he's actually, people know who he is in New York, can't say, there's a teacher. Instead of saying, oh, okay, you know people, we know each other, let's be friends. No, let's find the other thing to fucking piss them off with. Find the other thing. 10 years of me taking this shit. You know? And then after the apocalypse, now I don't give a fuck anymore. Now I don't give a fuck. Now I want to fight. You know, like you brought the, you know, you take the Brooklyn out the boy out of Brooklyn. I'm like, I tried to do the Buddha thing. You know, I tried to be good. I don't want to be good anymore. I don't want to be good anymore. Now I want to hurt you. I want to fight you. I want to fight. You know, like now I want to fight you guys. Like when Donald Mitchell and those fucking guys from Australia, like literally took a stupid comment from the one comment. I was actually trying to help the dude, you know, because I was trying to defend their fucking business fuck, and I was like, listen, man, you know, like, what is that? It's not because it doesn't look like, you know, like what is it? Because the way he said it, it looked like I'm like, dude, like this isn't the time to you know make sure you're saying what you're saying. And he went off on me, and then. Afterwards, they take my comment and post it on Instagram and then tag my Instagram account, which has nothing to do with my fucking YouTube. And then fucking after everything, all the beef, Donald Mitchell comes around off his high fucking horse to talk shit. I'm like, aren't you supposed to be the fucking Buddha guy? You know, Mr. fucking 20,000 subscribers, the fuck he has? I'm like, I'm gonna fucking beat the crap out of all you guys. I'm gonna fuck you up. I'm gonna make you look like a small child. I'm gonna fuck you all up together. I don't give a fuck. I've had enough. You pushed me into a corner, and now you can't leave. Until there's some serious public apology, they're gonna fucking pray that I don't see them in person. They're gonna fucking pray. Anyway, yeah, if you want to talk about lessons, you can talk to Shirley at taichiunited@gmail.com. And it'll take like a week or two to get back. So I'll let you know if I can help you out in any way. You can also jump into Discord if you have any questions. I actually have to go also because I gotta do my nightly stretching and get ready for tomorrow's training session, which I'm not looking fucking forward to. So I'll have a good night, Dave. Oh God. If you see those guys, tell them I said go fuck themselves. Listen, that's why I have the channel. You're more than welcome to bug me. Go into the Discord. You can bug me and bug the other lurkers in there. You know, there's a lot of people that know a lot of shit in there. So if you have questions, if I'm not around, they'll answer. There's always a lurker or two that'll pop up and answer something. So feel free. And that's that. Anybody else have any questions other than me complaining about fraud and fried ramen? Because I'm going to sign off in a second. Yeah, you're welcome, bro. Sun's out, I gotta get my guns out, get fucking, I don't have those, I don't have any bye-bye arms. I don't want to get to that point where I have to do. So I gotta get in the gym, get my guns back. Oh man, I've been lazy. Like I do form, just to keep myself so I can smack people around. But between being sick, breaking both my toes, breaking my back, and the tree fall in the house, and this thing and that thing, I've been lazy. But my lazy compared to other people is active. Because I would do the form 3 times in the morning, 3 times at night, and do my training, and teach. And then on top of that, go to meetups and this thing and that thing. So I was always, that's all I did, fucking train, and then fucking play death metal drums and guitar, and run around the fucking city. I was always active like that. But COVID was like God saying, sit the fuck down. You're not allowed to do any more shit, dude. Just sit down and shut up. Take a vacation. There was a good vacation. Well, don't break this bone, don't break that thing. Sit down. You've had enough. I honestly think what it is that God punishes. And my dumbass trying to be a superhero, trying to save people from their fucking karma all the time. God's like, stop being so fucking helpful, they don't deserve it. Fuck them. Let them suffer. Let them all fucking suffer. Alright. I love you guys. I just want to show my fried ramen. The new place. Check out Tai Chi United. Anybody has questions about lessons over there, go to Shirley's, Tai Chi United at Gmail. Don't come to me if you haven't trained for at least 2 years. Don't even ask about it. If you haven't trained with somebody in anything for at least 2 years, I don't want to talk to you. Okay, she has 100 videos, get you up to speed. She does private lessons for beginners, intermediate. I'm not doing it. All right. Any questions before I go? Because I'm about to head out, get myself ready for tomorrow. Day number 2 of trying not to be fat and sloppy. Gonna reverse my aging. I think I look pretty good for my age, but I could do better. I could definitely do better. Alright, going once. Anybody have any questions before I head out? I'll give you 30 seconds. I'll stretch my legs. If you have any questions, and then we'll sign off. Oh, man. Nothing from anybody? I will say, this little thing is really fucking cool. And I got a good discount on that, so I'm not sponsored or anything, but you should probably get one of these. It's pretty fucking cool. It's really cool. That's my spiel for today, boys. Alright. In your human tongue, I say I love you. I'm grateful for your presence. Practice your gratitude. Do all the things. Hey, eat your ramen. Do your workouts. You don't have to be sloppy and lazy. Alright? You can do it with me. I'm going to get back in shape. You can get in shape too. So if I'm doing it, you can do it too. Suffer with me. Alright? Excuse me. Yeah, so. I don't want to go back to the gym. I don't like it. But we're going to do it. We're going to do it just to show people, you can not be lazy and do Tai Chi. That's going to be the next couple of weeks. I'm just going to see how much I want to deal with it again. If I can stay with it, I don't know if I have how I used to. Because I don't like it. 30 years of that shit, I don't want to do it anymore. But I want to prove a point. So we'll see if I can prove the point. So if you want to prove the point with me, join the freaking 20 push-up club. You know, I do 50. That's my thing. So like, you gotta do 50 every day. You know, at least 50 push-ups. If you can't do that, you know, you're a punk. But if you're not an instructor, like regular people, do 20 push-ups, man. You know, you could do Tai Chi and do push-ups. Like, it's not gonna kill you. You'll be able to push a box, 20 push-ups, 20 squats or something. Nothing crazy. You don't need weights. But let's not all be sloppy and look ugly when we're old and we don't have to. That's the goal. All right. All right. So if you don't have any questions, I'm out of here. See you guys. Peace out.